gracious me!
Don't gamble with FIFA points. Head straight to the source at u7buy.com, and if you use the code TVM at the checkout, you get yourself a discount. Link in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. A little while ago, a few days, I made a footbin squad builder where I basically had a budget of 100,000 coins, and I just found someone's squad that was a little bit weird, and he had a lot of League 1 or League 2 players in there, a few Championship dotting around the place. Basically, we built a silver / team of the season team for under 100k. I don't know if we won the game, incidentally. I think we may have drawn it. But either way, I had fun doing it. And then I put it to you guys to build me a team for under 100,000 coins that had players that you wouldn't normally see at this stage of the game. Now, I've chosen one at random. I have Asher with a 4-2-3-1. Although we are going to switch it in game because you kind of have to play a certain way in this game. But in goal, we have the Lazio goalkeeper, Strakosha. He was a Liverpool target before we got Alisson, actually. But either way, he's in goal now. The reason there are a few non-rare golds that have special cards is because of the price. So, for instance, there are, I think there's three special cards in this squad altogether. One of them's a team of the season, the other's an inform, and the other one's something else. If we bought a special version of any other player, we'd be over budget. Mbabu is the right back. Now, there is a team of the season moments Mbabu. Unfortunately, I don't have him on this account. In fact, I don't have him on any account anymore because I put him into an SBC. But that's the reason why we're using the rare gold version instead of, say, for instance, the team of the season. Moving into the defense, Elvedi of Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's got a nice strong link to one of the central midfield players. It's actually a very interesting team, this, because there's at least three leagues in it, if not more, and there are a lot of hyperlinks to get the chem dotted around the place. I don't really know how to feel about this guy. I mean, yeah, okay, he's got 71 pace and 78 defending, 6'2", which is a nice height, but it's a non-rare gold card at the end of the day. I mean, look at the state of that. You're going to be coming up against the Mbappes of this world and such. It's going to be a problem. The next player is going to be centre-back Martin Cáceres. Now, this guy has since transferred to Juventus, of course. This is one of three special items or special cards in the squad. High defensive work rate. He's only 5'11", which can definitely be a problem. But he does have perfect defending across the board and almost perfect dribbling. The dribbling is, I mean, all but irrelevant, really. Composure and reactions are good. Everything else about it is like, who cares? 91 jumping, though. 69 stamina, I think we can get a buy with, so that's not too much of a problem. The left back is going to be Dermissi. Again, pretty much in there for chemistry. Only 5'6", which is definitely going to be an issue, especially with trying to compete with back post. Does have very good stamina, very good jumping in there as well. I say very good. For someone who's 5'6", it's not too bad. He might be able to put someone off, basically. Moving on to the midfield, Zakaria. I was going to call him Zachariah. I mean, it might be. Zachariah, who knows. Either way, 6'3". It's a very tall team, this. Medium. Nothing too much to say about him. Moving on to one of two Jensens, both of which are silver. First, the 4-star Falk Jensen. Only cost me 450 coins, interestingly enough. Not the best card in the world, sure. But to be fair, 4-star with 87 stamina, not too bad at all. He is very, very tall at 6'3" as well, and he has a bit of pace about him. So, you never know. Could come in handy. Moving on to another Jensen, this time Mike Jensen. I believe he got a special item. Was it in last FIFA? Was it like a Player of the Year card or something? 4-star, 3-star, high work rates. He's going to be our CDM today. And of course, not the best in terms of being a CDM, but I've given him the boost there with a powerhouse chem style. Going to improve the passing, going to improve the defending in there as well. He has insane stamina, which is nice. Then moving on to the three danger men up top, first of which is the team of the season, and we are talking about Robert Skov. Now, this is a card that I really wanted to use. Unfortunately, it does only have 3-star, so it does really put me off. I tried using, that 95 Fernando Torres. I'd love to be able to get on with it. I just can't because of the 3-star skills. It's really frustrating. But Skov is a card that have just really come out of nowhere this year. He's had a couple of informs that have been nice. This card looks very, very good, despite the weak foot skill move combination. High-low work rate, 6 foot. And of course, look at the state of the stats. Now, in terms of back post, what is he? 6 foot exactly. Whipping it or launching it in back post to him might not be an option. But we do have a player in this team that would be an option for. And we'll get to that after we talk about the left side. Now, unfortunately, he's got a 4-star weak foot and not 4-star skills. He's only got 3-star skills. High, medium, 5'10". Samuel Adegbenro. I don't really know how to say that guy's name either. Adegbenro. That's going to be a mouthful. Looking at his stats again, we're not really predicted to do an awful lot with him. He may very well get subbed out early as well because of his stamina. I'm not really sure who to sub in instead of him because we don't get sub options here with the squads that are submitted. So I kind of feel like I need to sub adequate players on. I think what I'll do is, rather than people having to send me subs as well, is I'll have a set to bench. Or either a set to bench, so for instance, a bench that we have for every single team. Or maybe we get to choose one player from the previous team that we've used to put onto the bench. I don't know whether that's a good idea or a bad idea. I might just have a set bench. We'll see what happens there. And of course, finally, all 6'7" of him, Paul Eber Anwaki. I've no idea to say this guy's name, but he is tall as hell. 6'7", only a 2-star weak foot and 3-star skills. This is going to be problematic. I mean, crosses for days with this guy, because what else can I do? It's basically Crouch 2.0. And of course, going into his stats, you can see that he doesn't have any jumping skill whatsoever. That's kind of okay though, because again, he's 6'7", so it is what it is. Finishing is okay. Attack positioning is okay. Everything else about that card, not great. Strength you'd expect to be there, and it is, but he does only have 50 balance. He's not the slowest player in the world, considering he is 6'7", though, so it's interesting. But that team right there is coming in at just shy of the 100k mark. Now, that Caceres, of course, didn't really cost me 33,000. I bought him literally when he came out, so that's why he's as expensive as he is. But it is just shy of 100k. Now, my bench before, Jordan Henderson was there, and I think I'm going to keep him. Loftus-Cheek will keep. I've brought Lowe in from the other team. What I'll do going forward, I'll keep this bench. So I don't think we have... Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace McCarthy for Peter Crouch. And then Peter Crouch will be the main player that we bring on. Not main player that we bring on, but one of the main options. So Peter Crouch is a main option. I'll take away Lowe, and I'll replace him with any random silver. We'll bring Dentinho, right? He's not a particularly good player. I'll probably never bring him on. But those will be my 3 main subs to bring on. So we're not really bringing on great players. If we end up getting like an all-gold team, then maybe I'll bring another gold into the bench, for instance. But those 3 subs are going to be the main 3 that we bring on, I think. Maybe I might need a winger, but either way, we'll see. That, I think, is going to be the team, though. Going to switch into a 4-2-3-1. I'm just going to have to focus on crossing to the striker, to be honest, because what else can I do in this situation? All of those players are pretty dire. Only really one of them can do the La Croqueta. So, yeah, problematic. But without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay. So, my opponent for this game, who probably thinks I'm going to be dropping down divisions, has a pretty decent team. I mean, it's not endgame or anything, but it's more than capable of beating the side that we have managed to assemble thanks to Asher. Remember, if you do want your squad featured or built and used, then all you need to do is either tweet me, come into the Twitch, which will be linked down below, and link it in there, or you can leave it as a comment on this video, and I will potentially build it. Only requirement really is that it's under 100k. We're not really going to have the best of times here. Here comes João Cancelo. Great save from the keeper. The rebound, though, is a goal. Of course it is. And we're 1-0 down in 12 minutes. I haven't played FIFA in 2 days, which, I mean, at least 2 days. It might even be more at this point. And it's still, you think having a break would make all the difference, but nope, not in this situation. There goes Samuel down the left. Ball comes back inside to Jensen and into the Giant. Into Skov. Skov was just gone. I don't know where Skov was. Trying to get himself into the 6-yard area. I don't know why, but he was. Ball's played out to the wing here. My left back has been terrible so far. But on this occasion, he is tracking back relatively well. My goalkeeper surely is going to be able to retrieve it, and he does. And Barbu wants it first time, and we can get out from the back. Zachariah, Skov wants it on the run. Bit of space down here on this left-hand side. Ball inside quickly, and again, little back heel. Oh, it's come to Samuel, who's missed an absolute sitter. Keeper came off his line very, very quickly. Samuel had the opportunity to put that in the back of the net then. We had time and space. The ball was played relatively slowly, though, into the feet of Samuel. There's Skov with a first-time effort. Good save from Lafont. We've had a few efforts so far. Nothing too crazy, but I think we probably... Oh, God, that was a very unlucky. I think we probably should have scored, Skov. Little layoff to Mbabu, who's waited for that run. That is a brilliant ball to Skov. Chips it up one more time. Hits it in the green. No, he doesn't. He hits it in the too late, mate. You shouldn't have tried to time it. And we've knocked it past the post. Well, we had a glorious opportunity then because my opponent didn't think I was going to do that. And we took him by surprise. We got into the penalty area. Had I timed it in the green, who knows? I got a little bit too, not cocky, but just too confident with it. Zachariah with a lovely interception. Skov been told to make that run. He should just about be onside. He is. Lovely bit of football from him there again. And he's gone over one more. Can he hit it? Oh, it was too late. I didn't expect him to be able to catch it. He's good at getting down the left and, down the right and flicking it up into the box. But unfortunately, the final product, probably my fault more than his, just isn't quite there. Zachariah, phenomenal defending in the middle of the park. Falk brings it away. We are going to need to stop and bring this back, though, because we were being caught by the defenders. There's Jensen. Ball played through to Onyachu, who is absolutely terrible, by the way. I've not been able to do anything with him. He's just so bad. Very unresponsive. Doesn't want to do anything for us. Samuel. And as I say that, Onyachu's in on goal, and he's just kicked it straight at the keeper. I've not aimed it straight at the keeper, but unfortunately, I've been criticising him for the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes, and he's just not done anything for me. To be fair, I don't particularly want to sub anybody out, apart from Onyachu. Here's Jensen, plays it out. Samuel just gives it away. We have been awful in the last 10 minutes or so. Oh, it's a great save from the keeper, and I say that because it looked good. Was it actually a good save? Probably not. Subs are about to come on. I've brought on Jordan Henderson and Peter Crouch, but I've kept on Onyachu. So we have 2 6'7" players on the field, which may or may not go my way. There, the ball goes over the top to Onyachu. 6'7" frame, can't strength off Calabria. That's the type of game I'm playing right now. Well, as you can see, I wasn't even controlling him, and it still tried to go for him. Here's Falk. Zachariah tried to lift it, and I don't know why, because I tried to give it to Crouch, but, it is what it is. And Barbu trying to defend. Ball's to be played around the outside here. He's going to be played through the middle again. All he needs to do is slip it across. He's tried to. The goalkeeper's read it. Zachariah defends it. And unfortunately, I just don't think we're going to be able to get that goal. Elvedi with a great challenge, and that's 1-0 defeat. Well, to be fair, that guy was lucky. The team that he put out and the team that we put out, and we had a considerable number of chances, and I only really have myself to blame for not taking those chances. I honestly felt like I could have won that game, and it's a massive, massive shame that we just didn't have a little bit more oomph going forward. Honestly, if I could make 1 or 2 changes to that team, literally just take him out. I don't know who I'd put in. I'm not going to claim to be any sort of expert at doing this. But if I was to take Onyachu out and put someone in there who, had 4-star, a little bit of pace and some stamina, fine. And then maybe put in a better centre-back for Elvedi, who, by the way, didn't actually have that bad a game, then I don't think I'd mind. I think I'd be happy. Or maybe even take out the goalkeeper and put Sommer in there. And then maybe, I don't know. But there wouldn't be an awful lot for me to change is what I'm trying to say. And I'd be content when Crouch and Henderson came on, they didn't have a chance to do anything, so that was all irrelevant. Bringing Crouch on was not really a good idea with Onyachu there anyway, because 2 6'7" players, when you're using one of them as a winger, is just never going to work. The pace wasn't there. So, unfortunately, that team was not a success. And I think that's how I'm going to judge it from now on. If we can go into a game and we can win, then it's been a success. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't love it. Let's just say that. The team that we built last week from Footbin was a team that I could get behind because there was a bit of pace in there, but there was also some strength and some height, and I think that's a nice mix to have. But if you've got a squad you want to submit for me to build and then try out in-game, then either leave it in the comments, contact me on Twitter, or just tweet me it, basically. Or you can pop by the Twitch and drop it in there. All the links to all the relevant socials in the description. If you have enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.